ATIs, empowered individuals. Huh? Oh, speaking of Target, look. Target truck. That's funny. I don't know if that's the new thing they're gonna do. Whatever. And so all these videos from the same day today is the 14th, I believe. March 14th, 2022. I'm tired today, like extra tired. Yeah, it's the time of the month, so you know what I mean? I think that's probably why they're trying to do stuff for me. They want me to get extra angry. Because, you know, we do get angry on our period. Us girls. We get very moody and extra moody and everything, but luckily I took some Advil. Boy, did that help. I still made it to the gym. Yes, that's what I've been doing since December. Just once a week, not so much. Nobody messed with me until about a month ago. I started seeing people wearing red and black, smoking pot near me, and giving me that, you know, devilish grin. Lots of red. But one day in particular, this is when I was on the exercise bike. There was a freaking, I don't know if it was FedEx. I think it was FedEx. He got into an altercation with somebody. They were screaming at him the whole time. From the minute I got there, it was quiet on the block. The block is pretty quiet where I go. And this day, for some reason, as soon as I got on the bike, they pulled up to I guess one of the stores of somebody's house, something apartment. And there's barely anybody on the street too. Like, no, there's barely any cars, barely any people walking by. And you hear them screaming. I don't know if he backed into somebody's car or they backed into him. But you heard like a loud boom, like somebody caused an accident. And they were screaming at each other. And all the cars came around, started beeping each other. Like, what the fuck? Everybody in the place ran to the windows to see. I was like, nah. But that usually happens now. Like, ever since that day, I noticed more people walking around in red and black, mostly red. And then I noticed a couple times, even if I'm not doing the bike, like I do the other exercise they tell me to do, I notice people cohortly doing they look over their shoulder, that kind of a thing, like they usually do. If when they first park, the first time they're, you know, looking to do stuff, you know, like what should they do? They always like sneak and look around. So they started doing that first. And I'm like, you know, there's not that many people out. You know, here. Only at Dunkin'. There's not that many people out in that neighborhood too. There's nothing going on over there. There's no major stores or anything, you know what I mean? There's a deli, convenience store, like stuff like that, but not like major stuff. Red and blue. They sound colors. Kind of a freaking alarm with that. Anyway, see, I saw the same type of people today with their blue, red and black. Yeah, I was like, yeah, whatever. Nothing new under the sun, but I still got my stuff on today. I woke up with cramps. What can I tell you? I'm a woman. We get cramps and all that every month. It's not fun, but you know, it's something that's supposed to happen. So I'm extra tired today. Yeah, I guess they figured, let me try to mess with her. That's what the police were there. I even don't see the police ever sitting there. But they weren't really police, they were traffic cops. You know, it's on their badge, the transit. I didn't know that until after I sat down. That's funny, I didn't really get messed with today. Like, I actually had extra time, which was great. I overslept. I don't fucking care. I look at the red car right directly across from where I would see it. And there's a red car there. And whatever that honking is. Oh, look at that. There's the traffic cops. With a checkerboard on the side of their car. Black and white checkerboard, actually. That's what I saw. Don't know if you saw that through the camera. Anyways, it stinks out here. What the fuck is that? Smells like burnt hot dogs. Someone's cooking somebody. Anyways, so a block away from Duncan, there was a cop at the next corner. Like we were coming down the block, and he was at the other corner at the light. Usually they put like one headlight on, or they put the lights on. I guess they saw that it was, not with people that I know. They didn't want to do it. What the hell are you beeping out for? Car insurance is gonna... Anyways. The beep is ridiculous. So when I got up to the place here, I didn't know there were just traffic, cops. So I looked at them. I was kind of smirking, but their eyes were bulging out of their head. I don't know why. Can you tell me why? Tell me why. And they were like, they kept their eye on me, you know what I mean? I was like, I don't know why you would keep your eye on me. I didn't do shit. I don't know what they think I'm gonna do. Like, I kind of can't move too much, you know what I mean? So, what could they have? What could I really do? I don't know. In their brains, I guess I could do something. Whatever. I wasn't gonna sit there because I got something to eat for lunch. I don't really have much food in the house right now. I had to go grocery shopping again.
She's not even a server, and she just it was her turn, and I couldn't switch. I was trying to switch.
I know. It was because Louise said something. Alright, see you.
Anyways, so I wasn't gonna sit there. It's like, because I don't feel good, so I'm like, I'll sit there now that I see these mofos sitting there. And they were talking to each other the whole time, so I'm listening to their conversation. Sometimes they do say stuff that only we would know, because that's how the devil works. So if they were just there to eat lunch and they were just talking, they happen to say something I would know about, that's what that would be. So they didn't really say much, but as soon as I sat down, somebody came to sit next to me to eat their lunch. And I waited a minute or two before I took my food out. And they were talking. And that guy leaves. And they all stopped talking to each other and started talking on their phones. I was like, that's a little shady. Like, why would you stop talking to each other? And then they all went on their phones. And then while I was sitting there, I saw a Target truck, the same truck, but the other way, going the other way. Here comes druggy. They're both definitely on drugs. Well, she's like a nurse or something. She works in healthcare. Really, bitch? No, you don't have this cane. They're coming. I'm gonna get him on video. He was training that kid. So the brown hoodie.
Any anger or whatever.
She had black circles in the eyes. Sister should be up. Anyways, he usually walks around here with a cane and not using it right. or a boot on his leg, you know what I mean? So much fucking chips you got in her bag. God damn, how much fucking weed are you smoking? You need that much chips. I don't even have that much chips in my house. I don't know, it's shocking. Actually, I have pretzels. We went to Walmart. So I got like a special bag of pretzels that's shaped like basketballs. So cute. Only $1. And I bought some from Dollar Tree. They're in the closet. No, they're not gay. They're just in the closet for now. I try not to eat that shit all day. I usually save it for like once a week when I watch a movie or something. Or like a long ass video on YouTube. So I see the Target truck, the same one. And after a while I see like a whole bunch of people walking around with their red clothes and all the hoodies mostly. Red bikes and all that. Where's that coming from? Oh, there's a helicopter. Somewhere over there. Yeah, I already had that this morning. One flying over my house this morning before I left. And I was waiting for car service. Another one came by. Like I heard it. I didn't see it, but I heard it. So I already started that shit. They can't help themselves, what can I tell you? They try to make it like it's normal, it's not. When I was a kid, we never saw any helicopters unless, you know, something happened to the neighborhood. What am I reading? This morning called this lady's home with a Target bag. Weird person. Looks like she took psychedelics. Those drawings. They make weird clothes nowadays. And so, seeing the police there, well, traffic police, and I stayed there a long time. I don't think they liked that very much. Oh well. Well, that's why they didn't really say anything after a while. Because they realized I wasn't leaving. But that's how the auxiliary used to do. Every fucking Friday. Every Friday. That's why I stopped going there on Friday nights. They would come in, order the same exact drink I was drinking, and staring around, like they kept staring at me because I was the only one there, still. And then one of them pointed at me at that time. I was like, what? That's the girl? And I was like, what the fuck are you trying to say? That's the girl, really? What the fuck does that even mean? There's another truck right there, red. Whatever.
Hopefully I don't mess
Oh shit, I think we're starting getting stuff in tenant. This is the third car, so it looks exactly like his. That's fucked up. He doesn't even know what that is. They don't, you know, like I said, everybody's gonna get gang stuff eventually. Some people, they don't know what that shit is. It's never happened before to them. They don't really, people really don't know that kind of stuff. Only us. You know, people who have been traumatized since we were little by our parents or siblings or teachers, you know, whatever it is that put us in this program, started the shit. It started before we were actually coming down here. I gotta say it, because the devil has been on our ass for years, for centuries, before we were even conceived. He was following our ass because our ancestors, they did some sort of ritual and told them, you know, they better take this generation out, which was us. So, yeah, we never really had good lives. At least not me. Where's this chick? She didn't stop in the middle of the street. What the fuck? The whole front bumper on the side of me is all smashed. Fuck, she stopped in the middle like that for? Anyways. People, you know, we get targeted all the time. They're fucking ridiculous. They really can't help themselves at all. Well, look at all these cars coming out as I'm videoing. There's no quiet around here. Every time I sit out here, whether they know it or not, which I don't think they really do. I think they just coming down the block. Like something's telling them to come down the block, but there's nothing here. With the juice bar over there, Dunkin' on the other corner, falafel on the back side. Yeah, so I guess they have to come down this block to turn. But not that many cars, not at this time. You know, sunset definitely, but not now. So also while I was standing there, instead of sitting there with Duncan, I saw new groups, new ones, new. So this one young girl, she had come in, but she was standing a couple doors down. She had braided her hair, smoked a cigarette, but the attitude on her, you could tell the attitude that they carry when they're about to do something. And then they start smoking because they're too nervous to do it. That means you shouldn't do it. You can't do it without smoking. Dumbasses. Good, how about you? You know what I mean? Like, I'm glad that we don't do things back. No matter what they do. You know, let them get mad. But I saw a lot of older people walking around, and they looked like they were handlers. Because there's a lot of people now that I notice, certain age, and they're wearing, the clothes they're wearing, looks like, you know, like, when you see a handler. And I hate that they use the homeless people because they can't help it, you know, they don't have anything. So of course they're gonna see us for that because they need the money, you know, they need to buy food and water and essentials. And there's places where they can, you know, clean up like the YMCA and all that stuff. So I get it, but they choose these people, these people get taken out of the mental homes. And they give them money or whatever they want. They ask them, what do you want? I'll get it for you. You know, and then they tell them what to do. And they follow because they don't know any better. So that's what's sick about this program. So I saw new ones today. And they wear the same type of headpieces. Yeah, everybody has their headpieces for their phone, right? The earbuds. But they have special ones with Bluetooth in it. It's only one earbud. It goes around the ear, not in the ear. And it has like a blue flashing light. That's what they use. Then they have this big ass phone case on their belt. It has like a magnetic end to it, so you hear it snap when they take their phone out. I think they want us to snap while we hear that noise. You know what I mean? Because some people are sensitive to noise like that. And they'll jump. You know what I mean? That's what they're looking for. They're looking to do that to all of us. Even if you don't have that reaction, they're waiting for it. They're looking for you to get that to that place. I noticed it. So I noticed a couple people like that today. There's one guy had a headset, like he was gaming, and he was an older man. You know, stuff like that is really like. It's so obvious, it's not even funny. Like, you could tell, like, these older people, like, they're fit, they're physically fit, they're not disabled at all, but they are retired from their, their jobs, like ex-military and all that, but, they're Freemasons, what are you gonna do? Who else would think of doing this kind of stuff to innocent people? You know, they don't even know them. We don't know each other, right? We don't even know each other when we're talking on our channels. And they don't know us either. We don't know them. So, like, why target us? Like, what is the reason, you know? The only reason I can think of is because, you know, the one, you have somebody in your life that you used to talk to in your life that's pissed off at you because you don't want to take their shit anymore and take them back. So they make up shit about you and tell everybody to come stalk you after they're done stalking. It's like whatever. And then it's also, you know, just in general, like the demon, these people, they don't seem to realize that they're getting infested with demons. When these people go into the higher degrees, they start to realize, oh, they're not worshiping God. They're worshiping Egyptian gods and goddesses. And they're worshiping Lucifer. So they call him the light bearer. He's not. He's nothing. He's a piece of shit. But they wholeheartedly believe in him. You know, they do like rituals where they open themselves up and then demons come in and take over. So, you know, like, when you think about it, that's the only reason that these people are coming after us, because they have demons in them. Only a demon would think of doing this to innocent people to make them go crazy, you know what I mean? Like, regular people don't go around torturing other people for no reason. Even if we had a reason, we still wouldn't torture people. You know, we're sane like that, and then they call us crazy because we won't do what they did. They don't make no sense. They really don't. Because I don't want to torture people. I'm a crazy person. You know, it doesn't make any sense. That's why it's hard for us to find a mate. Because if you grow up with somebody that's, you know, traumatized you, whether it's your parents or siblings or whatever, you're gonna think that's normal until you realize, wait, that's not normal. And, you know, by the time you're an adult, it's too late. And you can't find anybody that's not going to manipulate you, you know? And you wind up staying single, not having children, and that's what they want. They don't want you to succeed. It sucks. It sucks that your own family doesn't want you to succeed sometimes. Not all of them, but you'll know. You'll know them by their fruits, you know, when you say that. Yeah. So if you have someone in your life that's treated you like absolute shit, and they get fucking pissed off when you get something good in your life, even if it's like, oh, I found $1 on the floor. Let's say that. Let's say that scenario. Oh, I found $1. They'll get batshit crazy. Oh, you don't deserve that. That's mine. Why can't I find money on the floor? You know, it's like the stupidest things they get mad about, you know, just because a good thing happened to you. So when I have something good happening to me, I don't really tell them anything. Like, I always have to initiate, how was your day? I hope it was good. You know, like, nobody cares. That's the problem. They don't want to know about my day. They get angry when you talk about them. Talk to them. Why are you always ask us how our day was? What are you fucking talking about? You don't want me to say that, and then if I don't say it, they get mad about that too. That's bipolar. That's what that is. Because why wouldn't you want somebody to ask you how your day was? Like, I don't understand that at all. They get on my fucking nerves. I'm by myself down here. And I have nobody to look at. You know what I mean? I don't even have a pet to hang out with. So yeah, I would like somebody to ask me how my day was. I don't get angry with that. That's a stupid reason to be angry. So I'm saying they don't make no fucking sense. We all know this stuff. We all know. think they're starting to figure out that I'm not afraid of them, and they're afraid of me now. Like they're like, oh shit, she's not fearful of us. You know what I mean? Why the fuck should I be fearful of them? You know? But I haven't died yet through this whole thing, my whole life. I think I'm gonna make it. You know, if you stop having faith in God protecting you, then yeah, you're probably gonna die. Well, somebody's gonna try to kill you. And that too. But before I even started following Christ and realizing, you know, that's my king, I almost got run over like multiple times. I got pushed down the stairs by an entity. I could have broke every bone in my body because I went down every step. So, even recently, last summer, I came right here. I was standing in the driveway, and I felt like something shoved me into the gate. And I bruised my legs. The good thing I put my hands in front of my face so I don't break my glasses. Or my teeth. I already have no fucking problems with my teeth. That's the thing, too. They weaponize us for everything. And they make us want to have sugary things. And they stress us out, so we eat junk food, all that kind of stuff. It's hard to stop once you start because everything's fucking, full of stuff that's addictive. They probably put cocaine in there. They probably put a little coke in there. Hey. They don't put mercury fillings anymore. They do like, it's like a white filling, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's called, but it's different now. And they realize that's poison. That's mercury. I had a couple of fillings that had mercury. And he's like, oh, we gotta change those. I'm like, yeah, you think? Fucking poisoning, metal poisoning. Too, I think somebody was really, really jealous when I had my teeth strained. My teeth look so nice, like just straight. They were white. I took really good care of them. And somebody definitely put witchcraft against me. I became very depressed all of a sudden out of nowhere. It just hit me like a ton of bricks, and then I stopped caring. So it's very hard to get out of it. So I get where you're coming from. Yeah, listen. To the kids that punch every decoration we put out. And my parents laughed. They laughed. The mom laughs. But the other two in front of them, they were just looking at me. Like I saw them peeking over. Look at this. This lady paranoid. She went around the whole crowd. Really? Take your mask off, psycho. Fucking mask is nothing. It actually makes you sicker. You're breathing in your own fucking germs. That's what they don't tell you. But now we did mandates are lifted. We don't have to wear shit in public. It's a certain denomination in my neighborhood never had to wear it in the first place. They never wore it. They went everywhere. The whole fucking pandemic without any masks. And nobody said a word to them. But the rest of us had to put it on. Really? Fuck that. No, we don't have to put it on, and I'm not gonna. So fuck you and fuck them too if you get mad. Oy vey. Alright, I gotta go in and do my laundry. Take a pee break. And then I'll check the backyard for a minute because I mean we have cats and everything that come back there. Which I don't mind, you know, I don't feed them really. We were feeding them for a while, but now I saw a raccoon a few weeks ago, so I'm glad I don't put any food out. They eat cat food too. I don't mind raccoons either, I'm just saying. Supposedly they're rodents and, you know, cause disease, I don't know. I've seen people have raccoons as pets. But I saw a squirrel a couple of times on video. The only other time I've ever seen squirrels is when that bitch started putting bread on my window. The squirrel would come to my window, take bites of the bread, and leave it there because, you know, he knew it was poison. The only time that, and then he bit the chocolate. She gave me dark chocolate. I don't eat that shit. And it was foreign chocolate too. I ain't eating that shit. I don't understand why she thinks I'm gonna eat the stuff she gives to me on the throws at me on the window. Just because I'm obese? Come on now. Oh yeah, I'm fat, so I'm gonna just eat food everywhere I see. I mean, these fucking people are ridiculous. There's a lot of people that think that. They put a piece of cake or something, and this fat person's gonna eat it. No. Maybe other people might do it. I'm not gonna fucking eat nothing I did not buy myself or make. So fuck you. And you know who is gonna fucking say that. He's been blocked, so. I blocked his whole fucking channel. And every comment he ever makes. Fuck you. Got a new channel too. Looks like a TRANZ. If you get my drift. I can't say that on YouTube, but that's what he is. So to call everybody names, he shouldn't be talking. Look in the fucking mirror. You ain't shit. Neither are the other perps. I mess with everybody now again. So ridiculous. He really cannot help himself. He ain't making money. He's not. You can't be making money off people. Especially if you're just sitting at home doing that stuff. You know? Like, you're not making money. What's he gonna? Who are these perps getting? They ain't making money. They're being used by the handlers. You know, the handlers are buying them stuff. You know, I can go to the store and buy something for myself. I don't need no handler. So, that's why they hate me too. I got freedom to do whatever the fuck I want. So I'm gonna be checking my backyard soon. I didn't see them go out there. I hear the door ringing, but since I saw a squirrel, she might have put something back there. The camera just didn't capture it. What else is new? The camera never captured anything back there. I was surprised they didn't capture the cats to go back there. She always evades the cameras. Like I said, God sees everything, so. Good luck with that lady. She ain't repentant of shit. She's not gonna stop. That means God is going to take her ass down. I don't have to do nothing. Just sit back and wait because she is gonna be gone. She gives so many chances to people. And they don't listen. They don't want to stop. Yeah, I think it's funny. That's the problem. It's really not funny. Not funny, and it's actually pathetic. You're a grown ass woman. What the fuck are you doing? And it's not working. Like, I'm not doing anything back. So what is she getting out of it? Nothing. So I don't understand. If I don't say anything back to you or yell at you back, what are you really gaining? Because you like to yell. You like when I yell. You like fighting. That was for the purpose of burp. You know? They ain't getting shit back from me. I am not responding. I'm gonna fucking ignore them. They hate that. Oh my god. Especially when they're beeping the horns in the car. They don't turn around for shit. They beep louder and louder and louder, and I keep walking. Bye. So funny. It's really funny though. What in the actual fuck is going on at the corner? I don't know what's going on. This neighborhood's weird. It is weird. Every time I would come out of my house, he would come out of his house and just stare at me like he wanted to murder me. He almost ran me over too. I was across the street over there. He turned and didn't see me. How you not see me? As big as I am, you didn't see me. I had to stop myself. Of course, he almost killed me. Anyway. He didn't want to put that on my feet. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to check the backyard, see if there's any bird or something. Oh, the freaking squirrel wound up making a nest on the first floor window in the backyard under the air conditioning. We didn't know what the fuck was happening because he was coming to my window first and then he stopped and he kept climbing up the pipe there, not a water pipe, the gutter pipe. I think that's called it. And we didn't know what the fuck he was doing. He was scratching the paint off the freaking walls. It was already peeling anyway, but he kept scratching it off. Well, he was coming from the roof down or going back up. Actually, I have a picture of him climbing on the pipe. I was like, what the fuck is this guy doing? So the first year he went to my window. And then one time I gave him something because I didn't want him to get poisoned by her stuff. But, at least, the stuff I give him is not poison. It's just, it's from the store. And then do nothing to it. And then I stopped feeding him because I didn't want him to come around so much. And then one day we saw a piece of paper towel inside where the air conditioner is, like underneath it, on the outside. So we're like, what the fuck is that? The paper towel roll we had in the backyard. We left it out after our barbecues. He found it and ripped the shreds and then stuck it in there. In between the window and the air conditioner. I was like, oh my god. So one day we took everything out of the window and they put aluminum foil in there, like balls of aluminum foil. And he hasn't come around since, but now I see on the video that he's come around again. So she must have did something in the backyard. She probably opens the window back there, on her side, to avoid the cameras. Nobody's been back there yet. And it's a little strange. Usually they're back there as soon as, at least he's the bird smoker. Usually he's back there. As soon as it gets warm out, he's usually back there doing stuff. Especially on a Saturday. They usually start at like 8 o'clock in the morning. It's a little weird. Little douchebag brothers at home. With a big red bag, of course. No, he's got a hoodie like mine. A lighter blue than mine. I'm telling you, he's fucking copying cats. They copy us. I'm not shocked. Anyways, before I go, I just noticed this thing. What the fuck? That was not there. Not there before. Did they just get that painted on recently?
If anything, you can get me like the
So cute. Take a peek easy. Go to a small bladder. There you go. Anyways, what did they pick up after their dogs? I don't think that's pee anyway. What did they clean up after the dogs? You could tell they were just walking the dogs. The dog had a pee there. And that lady from up the block there, she makes her dog pee in front of my tree in the driveway. The first dog she had, she was 2. Every time she would walk it, I was like, oh, that's a cute dog. She would get angry. She would get mad that I had to say that. And she would push the dog with her leash. and like pointed at me, so he did go. I was like, really, lady? I even said that to her one day. I'm like, really, lady? And she never did it again. And she started leaving plants in front of our house. And my sister takes care of the plants. They came out nice. They nicely told me. One of them was supposedly a money plant. I don't believe in that shit. They're plants. They give us oxygen. So she stopped for sure, which is good. Like I said, once in a while, they'll see stuff they're doing to you is not working. And they stop. But some of them can't help themselves. And they keep going. So one of them is Witchy Poo. Like you saw my video a couple weeks ago. John was here and Jillian was here. They knew what they were doing. They are in cahoots with each other too. I already knew it. Well, he knows who she is. He used to come over every day for dinner. Alright. But we were in close. What the fuck is that? I heard somebody open the door. Anyways. He made fun of her one day. She liked every guy she saw. And her mom told her that when she was 12, she used to have sex parties in the basement. We didn't know. We just thought they were having regular parties. We didn't know they were sexual. Until we saw other stuff happen. So before all of that, he was making fun of her. She was making fun of me. She knew my short version of my name. So she started saying it one day. And she was just jealous that, this guy was in my house. And not her house. Her mom told her how to get over guys. And she probably told her, especially if the girl next door gets a boyfriend before you, make sure you steal him away. The mom was a hoe too, so. So he's like, she had glasses. I had glasses. So she was making fun of me for having glasses. I'm like, bitch, you make fun of me for having glasses, you're wearing glasses, and she had a blue tongue from a lollipop. Every day she was sucking on lollipops. Blue ones. She was just sucking on a Smurf. Ladies, do not eat blue lollipop. You look like you're sucking Smurfs. It's funny because I heard that somewhere from my family member, and then other people started saying it too now. I'm like, that's a meme. Anyways, so he called her Four Eyes. He's like, Four Eyes, Four Eyes. So, we had a laugh. We laughed and all that. Well, also, she got contacts after that. She was so heartbroken that he made fun of her. Because it was a guy. And the next time we saw her, she had contacts. I'm like, wow. She just like, oh.